in a hostel, but I'm the only person in here, I believe. Okay, so let me just update you on a couple things. Yesterday, I took a bus from Leeds to Glasgow, and it was like 8 hours. It was so hot and kind of miserable, and I tried sleeping, but it didn't work too well. But I got here finally, and then I checked into my hostel, and I went to see the 1975 for the last time, which I'm very upset about. I saw them. It was amazing. It was probably the best time. It's the closest that I've ever been. But one thing I did realize is that Scotland is kind of dirty. While I was at the show, I had an entire cup of beer thrown at me. A whole cup, like not just like a half a cup, like a whole cup. That happened like 1 minute before they came on stage, but luckily I forgot about it. But then some girl threw up behind me, so probably some of that got on me. Love that for me. And also, it's extremely muddy here because it rains almost every day. Aside from that though, great show. It was awesome. I came home for my first real hostel experience. I came home to someone in my bed. So it was like midnight, you know, the lights are off and you're just supposed to kind of use your flashlight and get to bed quickly. I was thinking earlier in the day, for some reason, I was like,
wouldn't that be weird if like somebody was in my bed, like, haha.
And then it came true. And there was just somebody in my bed and I was like, great. My charger and all my shit was in the bed too. So I assumed that it was a person above me that just kind of went and slept down here because nobody wants a top bunk. There was like a bunch of shit in the top bunk and I took it out because I was like, okay, it's probably this girl's. At like 4 in the morning, I think somebody like tried to get into the bed that I was sleeping in and I was so confused because I thought it was the girl below me, but maybe it was someone else's and I don't know where I was supposed to sleep. That was interesting. Long story short, I slept in someone else's dirty sheets with beer all over me, sweating my ass off, makeup still on, dehydrated. It was a great night. But now I'm here, I'm staying in this hostel for one more night, which is good, and I just went to Tesco and picked up some more film. Today I'm just going to literally chill the heck out. I've been running around to a different town every day for the past like 4 days. I'm chilling today. I need to do some laundry really badly, get my film developed, and some other stuff. And in case you're wondering, this is what the hostel looks like. You can see me all the way over there in the mirror. Okay, so for some reason I thought that I would just mouth the words and then editing me would figure out later what I was actually trying to say. I will give you literally $10 if you can tell me what the heck I just tried to say because I have no clue. So I'm sorry, but I don't know what I just said. Okay, so to be honest, I did not record a lot in Krakow because I was pretty much hanging out with people I didn't know and partying the whole time, so I'm going to do a little voiceover and try to explain to you what exactly happened. Basically, I stayed at a party hostel. It was so much fun. I went out every night. I ate lots of pierogies, which are dumplings. I met a lot of friends from all around the world, and it was so much fun. Here are some of my Aussie friends singing Nickelback or something. It was absolutely horrible. This sign is really funny. It was in this random ass club. This is me in the techno club and I was literally dying because I don't like techno. This is all my Snapchat, by the way. So I really kept up with my Snapchat videos, but not really anywhere else. I was really hungover right here. So this was me trying to revive myself. They had some good breakfast and it was cheap. So I just ate a lot and I was hungover, and that's what you do. So all right, so let me update you on the past few hours. 2 nights ago I went to the bar crawl and then I was just hanging out. I met some friends. I stayed up until 6 a.m. and then I was supposed to go to Auschwitz that morning at 6:55. So I still did, and I did not sleep at all. And then I did not take a nap yesterday at all because yesterday was supposed to be my last day, so I was just going to kind of, you know, try to see as much of the city as I could. I went to the Jewish quarters. I will insert a picture of this cute little shop that I went to with this old Polish lady, and it was the coolest thing ever. She collects antiques from Poland. It was the coolest thing ever. So I'll insert a picture of her here. She's so sweet. She kept talking to me. I did not understand her, but that's okay. Then I got home yesterday and I was not going to go on the pub crawl, but then I did. So here's where things got interesting. Just a little disclaimer. I know that I'm a responsible person and it could have happened to anyone. I went on the pub crawl again. We went to a couple of the bars. It's a lot of fun. I've been on it the past 3 nights. Whatever. I was hanging out with some friends that I had made, and then at the third pub I supposedly had placed my phone somewhere that I did not recall. I am not the kind of person to lose my phone. I don't do that. I always have my phone on me. Yesterday I just happened to misplace it. I started kind of panicking because I could not find it anywhere, and I had assumed that maybe somebody had stolen it or something like that. So I go into the hostel. I obviously can't really do anything. Again, I did look for my phone for quite a while and I really could not find it. I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna just find it tomorrow. I had a train that I was supposed to take today at about 8 a.m. That obviously didn't happen, but I knew that I was gonna have to skip it because I didn't have my phone yet. So really rough night, feet are bleeding, don't have a phone, don't have a credit card. Horrible. Okay, I was talking way too much, so I cut this whole part out, but the reason why my feet are bleeding, in case you're wondering, is because when I got back to the hostel that night, there was a stag group, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically like a bachelor party, and they were in my huge 14-bed mixed dorm, so there are all these guys just running around being guys. One of them smashed a glass bottle on the floor, and when I was trying to get in bed, it cut my foot right open. I was having a great night, if you couldn't tell. So I slept, and then I was woken up this morning by reception. They were like, hey, checkout's in 10 minutes. You need to leave. And I was like, oh, thanks for that. So I quickly booked it out of there. And then I asked the front desk, and I was like, hey, do you know where I can use a phone? Because I don't have a phone and I need to call my parents because I'm hysterical. And they were like, no, sorry. And I was like, okay, do you know where I can find a phone? And they were like, no, maybe the post office, I don't know. And I was like, okay, so where's the post office at? Because again, no phone. So I wandered around for about a half an hour trying my best to find a phone to use. Couldn't do it. And then I happened to see one of my friends that I had made in the hostels at the convenience store, and I was like, God is real. God is real. That's Jesus Christ is with me. So I was like, hey, can I borrow your phone for a minute? So anyway, Aaron, you're probably not watching this, I hope not, but thank you so much. You literally saved my life. It was a whole shit show. Then somebody had turned my phone into the police station, so then I had to find where the police station was, which is a whole shit show as well. Such is life, and I'm gonna remember this forever It's not the best thing that could have happened, but this is me backpacking through Europe by myself. These things happen, but I'm not gonna let it get me down. I'm not gonna let it ruin my trip. And that is all the footage I have. Sorry for such the abrupt ending, but this is an ongoing vlog because I was in Europe for 3 weeks, not just 2 days. So if you want to see the rest of this, please watch my next video that'll be coming out very, very soon, where I travel to Prague and have a much better time than in Krakow. Thanks so much. Okay, see ya, bye.